Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing great. We're going to talk about real estate today, but we're also going to talk about side hustles and how to make money in a good economy and a bad, okay? I'm going to be going on a bunch of different tangents. I wanted to have a morning coffee with you, but by the time you see this, it's probably going to be the afternoon or evening. But happy Saturday to you. I hope you guys are doing great. Now, I'm going to go all over the place. We're going to talk about real estate, the real estate crash, real estate corrections. To give you an idea, background of where I am located, obviously a lot of you know that I live in California, but not only do I live in California, I actually live in one of the most expensive places to live in California. And it was actually just voted, my city was just voted the #1 place to retire in California. So I also get to enjoy the most expensive gasoline prices in the country. So we experienced the exact same thing in 2008, and it's because of crazy taxes. Now, with all that being said, I know it sounds crazy that I'm still here, but I have deep roots here. We have multiple companies located here. My family is here. I was raised here. There's a lot of reasons for me to stay here. And quite frankly, there are amazing people that live in the state of California. I know it sounds crazy. There's also crazy people, but there's crazy people everywhere, right? And this real estate market crash is going to affect California unlike any other locale around the country, but all over the country, there's going to be real estate corrections, deep corrections for many different issues, like environmental issues, like what you're about to see in Las Vegas, for the bubbles getting blown up to exponential sizes, because of low interest rates or a mania, right, that ran into it. And there's going to be lots of opportunities. But I always talk about why it's important for you to have a side hustle, okay? And the main reason is for freedom, monetary freedom, right? Because I want you to build up wealth and be able to pay off your debt and then be able to live like nobody else, right? I also believe it's very important to have, bring back manufacturing and industry back to our country. Take it back from China. We gave it up to China. I want to take it back. And I believe that we, the people, have the power and authority to do that, right? We all have to do together. And if you agree with me, share this video out, because this is much as of a pep talk to the citizens of America, Americans, than it is just for us, like few people here, to make money, all right? Because the stronger we are as a country, the better we will be economically. Take back what was stolen from us by people that would do us harm, mentally, financially, emotionally, physically, all right? Take it back. How do you take it back? Well, you become wealthy. And wealth is not what you think. It's not the 1%. It's wealth is measured by how long you can go on in life and maintain your lifestyle without a job. That's what wealth is. That's how wealth is measured, all right? Now, let me explain. So I put a link down below in the comment section about this course that I put together. The reason why I put the course together on how to start a side hustle, and I just want one last time to pitch it, because the introductory price offer is going away this next week, because I'm uploading an additional, I think, 8 or 9 lessons, which is going to not complete the course because it's a living course. I am going to continue to put lessons on as I see the markets change and identify ways for you guys to make money and budget your money and things like that, because I spent so many years as a consultant for not only businesses but private individuals that wanted to grow wealth. And I thought, and especially when I started the YouTube channel, it exploded and I couldn't take on any more clients. And I said, I got to stop. And somebody told me, make a course and make it a living course and then see what the people want. And then you could tailor your classes to that. And I said, that's an excellent idea. So I did that. And, but I just want to give you guys one more shot. It's the introductory offer, but then it goes up next week, because I'm going to continue to put courses on as things change, right? Well, one of these things was real estate. People are asking me, I want to know about real estate. I want to get into real estate. I want to. And I go, look, why would I keep talking or start talking by past? In the early 2000s, I made my first $1 million by real estate in my early 20s, right? Now, it doesn't mean I kept it. Boy, I had my ups and my downs, right? And what I want to do is share all of my wisdom and stories so you don't go through the same pain that I went through, right? Losing money, right? It's important to make money and then hold on to the money. That's what's really the key right there. But it is true. Once you learn how to make money, you know how to make the money time and time and time again and just replicate it. Well, I was flipping homes in the early 2000s, early 2000s, but I was also selling homes in 2006, 2007, saying run for the hills, the market's crashing. And I was made fun of then. I was made fun of when I was buying houses hand over fist. We were at the peak, me and my wife and I were buying and selling a home every 8 weeks. That was at the peak. We were just crazy going for it, right? Well, I go, why would I teach you how to buy homes for no money down if it's like handing you a weapon that's loaded and you're not trained properly? Because people can get themselves in a lot of trouble. I know what it's like to speculate and lose, and I never wanted to do that. But someone asked me that had purchased a course, said, please show me how to buy real estate. I want to be ready now. And I said, all right. So I put together a 3-video course, and I'm going to add to it, but it's specifically on buying real estate now, what I would do. And I tell people, look, I'm not buying more real estate right now. I'm waiting. I told you about where I live. It's one of the most expensive places. We are seeing price reductions, and we have the thinnest inventory, I believe, in the California per capita. In our nation, in our state, you know, when you compare population, the level of wealth of the average person in our county and the real estate, right? We have the thinnest, most prime real estate for, you know, keeping value. The problem is we're now seeing price reductions, and I just saw an incredible house, like $850,000 with like a 6-car detached garage, 2 stories tall, multiple lifts in it. I'm like, that's the kind of place I want, right? On an acre, beautiful. And it's already had a massive price reduction. It's sitting on the market for 66 days. What's happening here is that the market's already starting to tank, right? Well, so I put together this course on if you're going to do this, if you want to buy a house now because you are so scared that this time is different, that it's going to keep going up, then do this, this, and this to cover your butt. And I want to put you in a position of success and not failure. That's the most important thing, right? I want people, human beings from all around the world watching these videos that are prepared and not scared, that have this level head. And it's like when everything's crashing and you say, see what's going on? It's crashing. Nobody's buying. Even the hedge funds are scared, right? Because hedge funds are going out of business. All right, now we go buy. And I want people that are clear-headed, that have been prepared, that go, let's take the mountain. It's like having a spear in your hand and you're just waiting, and you're waiting for the perfect time to attack. And then it's time, go. And it's going to be the time where you think it is absolutely the worst time. But I want people to have clear heads. Well, with that being said, I made the 3-part course on real estate to go inside this side hustle course, so that people do not get trapped and do not get talked into something they can't afford by their real estate agent, by their loan person, that only care about their commission, all right? So I want you guys to have that if you want to check it out, and then I'm going to raise the price. I just wanted to do a good introductory period as we were building the course. And I mean, it literally covers everything from the basics, like literally how to go into your garage and find the stuff that you don't need and how to sell it, and how to identify what to sell on YouTube, on a garage sale, as opposed to what you need to list on Facebook or Craigslist, and why you do that, and how to list things, and then how to take that money you make. And I had a subscriber go through his garage, and he sold $10,000 worth of stuff. And 10 grand in his hand. It's like, all right, now I'm going to show you how to double it. And you're going to go out, and I tell this kind of stuff in your course, and then how to budget, and then how to keep going, and how to identify something that's working as opposed to something that's not, and then how to take that to a full-blown business, either a DBA or a corporation. It sounds crazy, but these very practical things are not existent in the world right now. People don't understand how to take something like literally go into your garage and turn that into a business that is making you 6 figures a year down the road, and it's incorporated, and you got a couple employees. People don't understand the nuts and bolts of making that happen. They just see, you know, poor people and rich people, and they don't understand how the poor people became rich, because I was not always wealthy. I was poor. As a matter of fact, there's still things to do today that I live just like I'm poor, and that's the reason I am where I am. And it's like this YouTube channel. This has been such an amazing journey with you, normal people. I'm normal. Look, I even forget to turn my cell phone off. Who's calling me? Oh yeah, another YouTuber, Scott Walters. So my point being is this: I wanted to share this with you because there are a lot of people right now that are watching these home prices fall, and they're like, oh, this is the time. And I'm like, okay, if you want to, be careful. And so that's why I put together the course. And I'm going to give you one little gem because you made it to the end. There are times when you don't want to put the big down payment down, but you want to keep money. I literally made an entire lesson about this, off to the side for emergencies, and how to create the discipline to not touch that. and don't use that money for a remodel. Like I see people do that all the time, and then all of a sudden they lose their job and boom, you lose your house. We don't want that. I want you to keep your credit score. I want you to be at little or no debt when this crash, as it's happening around. Car prices are falling, home prices are falling, everything's falling, gold's going up. But my point being is that over the long term, not over the last 3 months, my point being is that I want you to be ready for these opportunities. I want you to go crush it. All right, guys, that being said, I thank you so much for watching. The Economic Ninja is out.